Hi there, welcome to this week's blog. I'm Leanne Spencer of Bodyshot Performance. This week's blog is about how to get more energy by finding and reconnecting with your purpose. And there's a bit of a backstory behind this. So I like to think of myself as a fairly energetic person. And energy can come from many different sources. It can come from food, it can come from inspiration, it can come from the sun, it can come from being around other people, being in nature, and of course connecting with your purpose, your why, the reason why you get out of bed and do, hopefully, something you love at least part of the time, because that's what life's all about. I came across a chap the other week who really helped me to reconnect with my why and my purpose, but also just get a lot more energized about what I'm doing. This chap's name was Scott Harrison, and I attended a talk a couple of weeks ago that he gave. And his backstory is this: he was a hedonistic nightclub promoter for 10 years in New York City. And at age 28, he realized, actually, why am I doing this? This doesn't make me happy. I get a load of money and I get paid to be taken photographed next to a bottle of Bacardi, but this really doesn't have any purpose to it. So he joined an organisation called Mercy Ships, and he spent 2 years with Mercy Ships photographing the most horrendous things. So these ships would have doctors on them, and they go to countries like Liberia, places like Liberia, and they would operate on a percentage of the population to get rid of things like tumours and growths and just give them quality of life back. After he came back from that, he wanted to reconnect with his religious upbringing around service. So he set up a charity called Charity Water, because he discovered when he was out in Liberia that 52% of the world's diseases could actually be eradicated with good quality water and good sanitation. So Charity Water, if you want to look it up, it's charitywateruk.org. Have a look at that, and I'll also put a link to it when we post this up on social media. But watching this guy speak really made me reconnect with my purpose. It was an extremely inspirational talk, and you can read a lot more about the work he does on his website. And our purpose as a business, and my purpose, is to help empower people to good health, to take control of their health. And the mission of our company is to become the number one choice for personalised health, fitness and nutrition in the UK. Now, I think I kind of lost sight of that. Once we reconnected with that, because I was inspired by what Scott did, I felt immediately more energised. Now, that's my purpose. Yours is going to be very different, and it may be related to a career, it may be related to charity work or to something more altruistic or just your family. But get reconnected with that. It's so energising. I think it's easy to lose sight of things with the humdrum nature of daily life and to get lost in the small stuff. So that's it. It's a really short and sweet message this week. Reconnect with things you love. Find your purpose. Connect back with your why. Intersect things you love. Maybe it's walking, it's listening to music. Cross those two things over and get even more bang for your buck. If you've got any questions, as ever, drop me an email, leanne@bodyshotperformance.com, and keep an eye out for a future podcast coming up, which is also going to talk a little bit more about energy. That's all from me. Thanks a lot.